This game unlocks something within my inner child, and I want to get into why we needed a game like Dispatch. Dispatch can give the new generation of people who didn't grow up off of these games something to latch onto. Dispatch is important for the gaming industry because it set a new bar so high. Every episode it felt like the characters were getting brightened out more and more. Their narrative kept getting stronger and held to a certain standard we haven't seen in a long time. Dispatch can bring that special feeling I haven't had since a kid. Talk about their favorite moments and learn the lessons of redemption and having faith in people, believing in people who don't even believe in themselves. And this is one of the reasons why we need a game like Dispatch. It's because of the game's lesson. It's about doing the right thing and having faith in people at their lowest. This story has characters that are multifaceted and people deserve second chances. We need a game like this because I've grown up with Telltale-like games and fell in love with the stories behind them. Seeing people's different playthroughs of the Life is Strange and Wolf Among Us and have brought out different storytelling we haven't seen before in the gaming industry. We need a game like this because I've grown up with Telltale-like games and fell in love with the stories behind them. Seeing people's different playthroughs of Life is Strange and The Wolf Among Us have brought out a different storytelling we haven't seen before in the gaming industry. But something about this year, with something like Superman coming out, telling people how cool it is to be a fucking hero. This game is now another example of that. There is no superhero fatigue. I heard Dispatch took 7 years to make, and you can tell by the carefully crafted story elements in this game. There are so many story beats that are so well done, and let me show you my personal favorite scene. It's when Robert starts looking up to the ceiling after his shift, and the drawn out cinematic feels grounded, and it feels like they could have made this into a TV show, which the devs did mention the IP was gonna be at first. But what makes the scene amazing is when Beef finds Waterboy and you could tell he's down in the dumps about the team not welcoming him into becoming a hero, and how they make fun of his stutter. So Robert and Waterboy have a heart-to-heart, and what hits home the most in this scene is when it's not the stutter that's a problem. The scene is perfect because he listens and tells him what he needed to hear most. Robert always knows what to say in moments like this, and that's what makes people understand. And the game even mentions he's always quote-unquote the pep talk guy, and it's true. He's always been the mentor of the group and always lifts up the spirit of people like he lifted up the Z team, just like he lifted up Invisigirl when she was about to give up on the whole hero biz. And speaking of Invisigirl, people are hating on her character, and I understand she's tough, but that's what makes her character flawed. She's a flawed character. That's what makes her interesting, and that's also why you can say a lot of people want to romance her because she's a flawed character. It's why I romanced Invisigirl, and it's also because I love seeing redemption. Despite Invisigirl being the one who destroyed Mecha Man, I still chose to forgive Vizzy because it's like what Robert said. She was a villain then, and she's different now. We are not defined by our mistakes in the past. Our past does not define us. Our ability to learn and forgive ourselves do. Our ability to accept others and allow change does. Our ability to do the right thing, be where we are needed, is what makes us who we are. I had faith in Courtney. Despite how weird she was moving in the last arc, I still had faith in her. It feels like the canon story to the romance aspect of the game is Invisigirl. The reason I say that is because the game clearly favors her. When we get scenes of Robert and Invis, you see the chemistry between them. And if you choose anything different that's not romantic, or if you don't choose her, you can see that she's clearly sad about it. You see the chemistry, you see the connection between them. You see that she's clearly fell for Robert. Here is another reason why we needed a game like this in the gaming industry. Dispatch wasn't supposed to be as successful as it was, but it is now because of how passionate they were about this project. The fact that these were devs that were fired from Telltale and Ubisoft says something. The funding for Dispatch was rocky. Even when the Critical Role saved the development for Dispatch, the budget was still tight. Despite the many obstacles the company faced, they've made an amazing game. I just don't understand what made them think we wouldn't want more sex scenes. And I don't think they knew how successful the game would be. Maybe because they thought there isn't a market for it anymore? I'm not sure. They also said they could have done more romantic options but opted not to. Why? I've noticed people want Malavolia, and she is an excellent choice. But damn, am I the only one who want a romance coupe? What the? Okay, you know what? That's understandable. The writer does regret now having more content for the game, but I'll be honest, this feeling for wanting more of the game will carry Dispatch's success for many years to come. The cut content isn't as crazy as many other games that are obvious about their cut content. The story is still fully fleshed out, the characters are still great all around and understandable. All this means is that I have faith that the next game, Season 2 for Dispatch, will be an amazing game all around. There will be a market for it. The game's success will be longed for many years to come. Ad Hoc has found their player base, has found their fan base, and understand what it means to make a game like this. Ad Hoc will be known as one of the best developers, I predict. Hopefully this means for the industry that when you put faith into people, when you put faith into a project and see the passion behind it, and hopefully this means from now on that there's more risk taking from within the gaming industry. So with that being said, all I ask for from Ad Hoc is to release the sex files. Release the cut content. We want more. I gotta say it. If I gotta be the one to say it, I'ma say it. Release the sex files, Ad Hoc. But yeah, that's all from this video. There is so much I want to talk about and do about Dispatch, but I don't want the video to be too long. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm just trying to see what you guys are vibing with. Like, you guys fucking with the game? Who's Team Mandy? Who's Team Courtney? You already know where I'm at. And either way, whatever you picked, I don't care, man. Let's just talk about how much we enjoyed this game, bro. That's really about it. This game clearly impacted me, and I hope it does the same for you guys. I hope we can have a discussion about how it impacted you guys too. So let me know in the comments. Subscribe if you like the video. Like the video. And yeah. I'll see you guys in the next time. Zen is out.